In 1955, when the Toyota engineers were coming up with this car, they were doing it to compete with the likes of the then Nissan Fuga, which was called the Nissan Cedric or the Nissan Gloria, and the now defunct Mitsubishi Teponera. They didn't have any idea that this car is going to be among the longest serving luxury sedan from the Toyota lineup. 40 years after 1955, a call was made to Toyota by the guys who understand opulence and elegance. They said, Toyota, please, can you make us a car that is luxurious, a car that can give us what we are looking for as people of class? And Toyota heeded their call, and it coincided at that moment with the time when Toyota was just launching their Lexus brand in the United States of America. So they borrowed a lot of luxury aspects and pumped into the now Toyota Comfort. That is in 1995. 15 generations later, I'm seated in the 2018 Toyota Crown RS. And one question that keeps bothering me all over is, if those engineers woke up today and asked themselves, are we being compared to Mercedes-Benz S-Class and BMW 7 Series? Maybe the answer will be, hell no. But here we are. And if you thought that this car can only be good when it comes to luxury, then you are wrong. Put her in sports mode, put down your feet on the brake and the accelerator, and then she does that. And the engine sounds too good for a 2000cc turbocharged engine. I don't know what, witchcraft Toyota are doing here, but she sounds mwah. So, calm down, Toyota Crown. So let's talk about what actually powers up this car. This car runs on what we call an 8AR FTS. Technically, it's a 2-liter turbocharged engine from Toyota, and that engine is putting out approximately around 245 HP and 350 Newton meters of torque. Why is that epic? So, if you cross the board and go to other counterparts, let's talk about Mercedes. In this current generation, what you get as a 2-liter engine is the M274, which puts out around 211 horsepower and maybe 250 Newton meters of torque. If you go the other side on the Audi, you have the E8888. Again, it's not as much powered as the 8AR FTS. If you go to the BMW, you have the N20B20. Again, the N20B20 is the closest rival to this car, and that puts around 241 HP and 350 Newton meters of torque. Again, this car or this engine still shines across the board. So I can arguably say that this is the most powerful 2-liter turbocharged engine across the lineup. And when it comes to fuel economy as well, I think the only rival or the best engine that could rival these in terms of fuel economy would be maybe the E8888 and the M274 from Mercedes-Benz. I'm not sure about the BMW N20, but again, it also offers very good fuel economy. Paired to this transmission is what we call the 8-speed automatic ECT, an electronically controlled transmission from Toyota, which is quite robust, quite reliable, and just makes this car feel very nice when you're driving it. The 2018 Toyota Crown projects a bold design with sophisticated elegance, paired to a sleek and flowing body lines. For 2018, again, you get some few upgrades here and there. One of them being this extensive mesh grille with very nice headlights that just carve in to give you that sporty look. On the side, you get size 18 alloy rims, but on this one we have 17. Again, easy and subtle, and you have a nice body line that flows all the way to the rear with side skirting that just brings out that sporty and again elegance. Look, I can't believe I'm repeating that a million times. Coming back to the rear, again, the crown doesn't disappoint. A very subtle and easy look with very aggressive diffuser that has 2 exhaust tips. Just make this side look quite attractive and give you that performance aspect again. For the RS version, the 2018, you get LED blinkers both at the rear and the front to just give you that unique feel again, but the headlights, you still get your normal projector headlights with bulbs. And how does it fare in terms of practicality? An electric switch to carry up a very heavy trunk lid. In terms of practicality, I think I can say the Crown is a bit fair. In terms of what it competes with in this class, I must say it's not left behind that much. It makes the work done. So that's all. These, no electric anything for a Crown, mechanical. From 2018, what other engine options do you get on the Crown? So to save guys in Japan on their road taxes, Toyota decided to reduce the number of engines to only 3. So you get this, which is the 2-liter turbocharged engine from Toyota called the 8AR FTS, and then you get the other 2, which are hybrid. So you get the 2500 A25A, which is a hybrid, and then you get the 3500cc V6 hybrid, which is called the 8GR FXS. So those are the only engine options you get on this platform from 2018 going forward before they refreshed it to the now controversial look of the Toyota Crown. Let's come back to this engine that runs this particular model of the Crown RS, which is the 2000cc turbocharged 8AR engine. Now, let's talk about the technology that you'll probably find in this type of engine. So the first technology that Toyota has done, which is quite excellent, is they have employed 2 systems. So I remember last time I talked about the Atkinson cycle, which enhances efficiency, and then again they have also employed the auto cycle, which again enhances performance. So you get dual, and this car or this engine can switch between the 2 based with how you drive the car. Something else that Toyota has done, which is fantastic and marvelous, is employing dual injectors into this engine. So what do I mean? So you have direct injection, and then at the same time you have port injection for fuel, for injecting fuel into the combustion chamber, and that just provides you a balance between, again, power and performance, and again efficiency at the same time. And then guys who struggle with carbon buildup, the port injection provides you a nice solid way of just cleaning your carbon buildup from this engine, and that makes this engine quite efficient. Talking about efficiency, this engine is capable of giving you an average of 13 kilometers to a liter on a good day. On a bad day when you're driving roughly, maybe something lower than that, but an average of 13 kilometers to a liter, to me, sounds good. Let's come to the final thing that transmits power down to the wheels on the Crown platform. So if you're buying this particular Crown that comes with the 8AR FTS, you'll find it in an 8-speed automatic transmission, something that Toyota calls ECT, an electronically controlled transmission. And then when you're buying the hybrid version, which is the 2500 and the 8GR, the 3500 V6, you're getting it with what we call a multi-grade hybrid transmission, again, which is electronically controlled transmission. So what are the possible problems that you might encounter when you're buying the 8AR 2000cc turbocharged engine from Toyota? Well, for those guys who love deleting thermostats, I have good news for you. Toyota have decided on this platform they're not going to give you 1 thermostat, they're not going to give you 2 thermostats, but they're going to give you a whooping 3 thermostats to work with. So wale wanasemaga gari ni Toyota na lazima thermostat ungwe ndo gari isichemuke. It is your turn now to deal with 3 thermostats on this engine. Away from that, nothing else has been forthcoming in terms of problems on this platform. It is a solid engine, it's a solid platform that Toyota has made possible to be in the Toyota Crown RS and the RS-B, and nothing much talk about it. So if you buy this, just know that you have 3 thermostats to deal with. But if you keep them running, I see no problem. Let's check out the interior of this car and see how it looks compared to its competitors. The bold and elegant design of the Toyota Crown is once again felt in the interior of this car. Soft leather to the touch with a 1-step dashboard that has that curvature like what you see in an Audi. I just feel that is quite nice. Just makes this car look like the cockpit of an aeroplane, which is quite nice to the eye and the driving experience. You have a few changes that were done from 2018, away from the flowing big infotainment screen that you get here from the former generation. This generation, they have split that into two, so they give you an 8-inch at the top and a 7-inch at the rear. The 7-inch is touch, the other one is not touch, just to complement the feel and look of what you get in this car. In terms of storage compartments, you have a double flip armrest design. Mercedes-Benz has theirs that splits in the middle. Then you have a very nice glove compartment that fits good. Any other storage? Nothing much. When you're driving this car, you're not carrying a lot of luggage, so everything is subtle and easy. But you have quite a good design in terms of just cup holders. So once you press them and they come up on this nice fake wood finish that looks quite expensive and premium, by the way. But if you want to put in your cup holders, you just press it down and it sticks at the lower, and then the other one again, you press it down, it sticks at the lower. And if you want it back, just press the push button, it comes back up. I think that adds on to the few premium aspect of what you get when you're buying the Toyota Crown. Let me talk about the technology that you can get in this particular platform, the Toyota Crown RS, and then we sit at the rear and just see how it feels to be at the back of this car. The 2018 Toyota Crown RS comes packed with a few set of technological advancements, one of them being the second version of the Toyota Safety Sense. And this provides things like lane tracing assist, dynamic radar cruise control, pre-collision systems with pedestrian detection both during the day and the night, automatic high beam, and road sign assist. If you're maybe 40 or 45 thereabout and you're planning to buy this car, you're at a stage in life where driving maybe doesn't make a lot of sense to you and you just want to be chauffeured and just carried around or driven around in this car, then this will be your ideal place to sit. Tucks you in quite well, quite comfortable again with soft leather all around. Just makes you understand what it means to be in a premium and luxury car. But two things I think I will depart from what this car offers I don't like. Does it match up to the counterparts, let's say the Mercedes-Benz S-Class or the BMW 7 Series? I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. For Mercedes-Benz and BMW, you'll get a lot of electronic, gadgets and buttons all around you. But for this one, Toyota decided to keep it simple, what we call functional reliability. They are taking away a lot of electronic shenanigans here and there. Like, for instance, this one you have to do it manually to either go up or down, and you've just seen I've done it, has come out. So when you're doing a Mercedes-Benz or BMW, probably it won't come out. Anything else? Two cup holders with no storage compartment here. Again, quite basic and simple. Nothing functional that you really want to say that it's more luxurious at the back here, but it is reliably put and reliably staged to just give you the few things that you require when you sit at the back of this car. So it's just a nice place to sit. But before you start throwing stone, let me just clarify. This is the RS trim, but if you want the most that comes with everything that probably you'll want to rival the Mercedes-Benz and the BMW 7 Series, then you'll go for what we call the G trim or the G executive trim, which comes with all the bells and whistles. And I believe you are comparing that to the Mercedes-Benz and the 7 Series, then you have something to show. I think Bugwa will just show the cutaways of how the G executive looks in the interior. I can tell you for a fact that it catches up neck to neck with the German counterparts. From 2018, the Toyota Crown comes in several trims, one of them being the B, which is the most basic, the S, the G Executive, the RSB, the RS, and the RS Advance, all coming either in rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive configuration. So how does it feel to drive the Toyota Crown RS? I can tell you two personalities, quite distinct, quite different. The first one is the one that reminds you to relax. You look at the road, open roads, you put her in eco, normal mode, and the car just glides. And that all is courtesy of a very good suspension system, because at the front we're running double wishbone, at the rear we have independent multi-link suspension. It just makes this car quite comfortable to the feel. Even when you're driving, the handling, you take corners and it just stays within your lane. The steering keeps pointing where you point it at, and that just makes the refinement of this car quite awesome. But the other personality is some sort of an aggressive personality. I thought myself, coming into this car, having driven the 2500 4GR Mark X or Crown, and the way it just delivers, it doesn't have a lot of power. I think it pushes almost 200 HP, but the way it delivers that power down to the wheels, linear acceleration, cutters over an NA engine, I thought myself, are we going to see something different? Are we going to lose that kind of acceleration? And the answer is no. Let me switch her up into sports mode, and instantly the sound changes. She becomes a little rocket beast. Is it little really? I'm right now doing 150, 160, 170, 180 comfortably. Look, I'm relaxed, and the handling is quite sharp. The engine sounds raw and nice. For a 2-liter engine, I'm surprised Toyota has done a good tune just to make the engine. Just listen to it. So in summary for me, I can't get enough of that sound. And the 8-speed transmission automatic just adds on to the sporty feel of driving this car in sport. So for those guys who are thinking of upgrading, maybe from the normal conventional 2500 naturally aspirated 4GR, and you're wondering, if I go up, am I losing something? Then the good news is you're gaining two things. One, you're gaining a bit of more power, and the best thing about it is you're doing it with very good and awesome fuel economy numbers, because this car, an average of 13-14 kilometers to a liter with all that power, and on this car with all the luxury features that it provides, for me it's a very big plus and a win. So let's bring Bugwa into this car and confirm whether what Toyota claims to be 8.1 seconds 0 to 100, is it a real number? Ama ni uongo? So driving with the boys. Yes, Mr. Bugwa.
I'm here.
You are here.
I am here.
Welcome to the 2018 Toyota Crown RS.
The cockpit.
Yes, this is the cockpit. Yeah, you can see the design again, Audi-like, aeroplane-like. So we can say we are in a cockpit. How do you feel?
Looks nice. I love the feel. Obviously, here hakuna plastics.
Yes.
Maybe huku chini kawaida, but at least here in the middle of the console they've tried covering with the matte.
Yes.
But other than that, the feel, the look,
it's premium.
It's premium. It's giving you it's giving good vibes.
Yes. Money vibes.
Money vibes. Yes,
money vibes.
But I don't get
display yangu hapa. Iko very clear. It is a very sunny day, but I can see clearly na imewekwa pale mbele.
Not to distract you.
No.
Si lazima uangalie hapo.
Najua zile za Mazda zinakuanga
hapa tu.
Lakini iko pale mbele. It's quite fine. When you look at the road, just gives you that proper.
And also I love site where I think site temperature outside is about 24 degrees.
Yes.
So we are cooling ourselves here.
Yes.
In the AC. And something I love about this car is the AC itself is just, the flapping itself is just doing by itself. It's automatic. Hata Mercedes haijafika hapo. Mercedes bado iko na ile ya unafinya hivi kidole.
Ile kwa na ujinga. Yeah, there's this thing that it's like a flap.
It's like flapping itself and directing the car in a car. The flow of air.
Inakuja hivi kana kuchapa
kanaenda side yako.
Yes.
Which it's making the car more cool.
Of course. Me, I think there's something I love about they've done with the digital cluster. I don't know, it's an analog that is behaving like a digital cluster, because it has been projected like a 3D projection, so produced towards you, which quite nice. It's something different from Toyota. I haven't seen this for a while, so it makes it look nice. It's analog with a feel of digital, so it's up and down kidogo. But it's nice. It's nice. The center, I think the center bit is in digital. And then the tachometer and the speedometer is in analog with very nice sticks protruding towards you in 3D, which is quite nice. Tufanye hii kitu Mbugwa?
Fanya hii kitu bana.
Unajua hii gari.
You've already reviewed this car.
Yes.
Nothing much to add.
We are talking too much.
We're talking too much.
Now, when we did the review of the Crown last time, did we do 0 to 100?
By then we hadn't started the 0 to 100.
Okay.
And we didn't have the lead board also.
Okay.
So you have to know where it falls.
Yes. Are you ready? We confirm this.
Okay.
Mr. Mbugu, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Ready
I'm
to do
ready.
this?
I'm ready.
You have your draggy thing already set up?
Draggy here.
Recording, right?
Recording.
Leo tuko watatu ndani ya gari. We have Mr. Fabian pale nyuma. Fabian is our team member. New team member. You'll be meeting him more frequently, coming here, there and there soon. Tutaki mambo mingi, si ndio? They'll be seeing. Ako lakini here at least for the first time nimepata msako na ndevu kwa channel. Najua sasa wengine wanataka ndevu.
Drag race nafanya hapa ni ndevu tuangalia mtu.
So you ready Mr. Mbugu? Sport mode. Mafuta iko kwa mabati. Breki iko ndani.
Okay.
There you go. Hiyo ni dragi maguka. Yes, you should be having the numbers, man.
Should be having the numbers.
Should be having the numbers. Talk to me about the numbers.
Take a guess.
I know it's below 10.
It's below 10?
Yeah.
It's 9.6 seconds.
9.6 seconds. Now, let's discuss the 9.6. So this guy is rated at 8.1.
Okay.
0 to 100. That is from the factory, right? 9.6 carrying 2 extra heavy guys. For me, that is decent. There's something that we've discovered with Toyotas. When you do 0 to 100, we've not realized they don't lose a lot of like seconds in terms of numbers.
True, but
you understand?
In our 9, 10, 11.
And I'll explain to you why. So there is a way guys test 0 to 100. So normally guys cheat. For instance, like Tesla, they do what you call rolling 0 to 100. So it means they will launch the car first and then they start counting. Like they don't count the first second.
Oh.
You understand?
Till the car is off the line.
Yes, and then they start counting now 1. You understand?
So we shave a second on this.
Of
we
course,
have the numbers.
Of course. But now I think Toyota's philosophy is they're honest. They just do their normal thing. They launch and they tell you this thing is 8 seconds. You get close to 8 seconds. So technically we've lost like a second. But if you consider we have 2 extra people in the car, we have our filming equipment at the boot. Bro, this car is snap-on. It's an 8-point-something second car. 8. I can tell you for a fact it smokes the 4GR any day, anytime, because the NE cannot get us to. Probably it will do 10 seconds. So for me, I'm quite comfortable. I think the turbo.
So we have done the Mac-X. We've done the Mac-X. It did 11 seconds.
Yes, it did 11. Yeah, the Mac-X.
The Mac-X.
And just listen to how she sounds. See the way the turbo kicks in.
And the shifts.
The shifts are nice.
There's no CVT here.
Yeah. And the handling. Tunaingia kwa hii kona na 140.
You can't even feel it. Look. I'm not even going this way. And this is a corner.
Brake. I love the way she brakes.
If you do notice, it's not too harsh. It's not like the GLC.
But I can tell you if I slam on it, we will stop there. Like it has sharp brakes. And they're very soft to the touch. You don't feel like you're slamming them to feel that effect. So for me, give peana grade yako. How many points are you giving this out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yes.
It's a Toyota. Well, honestly, I'll say this is a car gives you a 10.
Yeah.
Gives you everything. Gives you comfort. You've seen the power.
Yes.
It gives you that power. The way it's switching from humble person to the...
Yes.
It's that aggressive.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. And I love the look. I love the front headlights. Penda kwanza the back. It's a head turner.
Yeah.
Ukiona tu inapita tu kila mtu ako tu. Because tumezoea ile crown tu inakaa tu crown.
Considering hii gari pia inanunuliwa Mbugua karibu milioni 4 na kitu. Do you know how much an S-Class cost?
An S-Class is
the poor man's S-Class, the hybrid one. Last time we reviewed it was around 6.9.
Right now I think it's clocking
like 7, 8 mic.
So half of that you can.
Yes.
Even the A-Class right now is going for it's heading 5 mic.
A-Class is more expensive than this one. Even the A5 Sportback is more expensive than this car. The Audi with the E888. So I don't know. For me, I think this car makes a lot of sense in so many ways. If it strikes a balance between a bit of performance and a bit of luxury. So if you're a person who enjoys driving the car, I think you will find something to enjoy in this car. If you're also a guy who is looking forward to sometimes maybe being chauffeured pale nyuma, like the way Mr. Fabian is seated.
Comfortable.
Yes, very comfortable. You know, you can also get yourself to be chauffeured there and you'll enjoy the ride. And if you're also a person who values a lot of reliability, this is a car that will never disappoint you. I love the fact that Toyota has bumped up the power figures in this. So not only are you getting a 2 liter
change.
Yes,
Because Kitambo used to get the Kawaida 6, the V6 here on
yes,
this cylinder.
yes, the 2500cc and the 3500cc again V6 and but here, you know, they've downsized the engine, given you a bit of a turbo there punch, and for me, I think it balances
And I
out.
know people have that fear that downsizing more power, they have to understand that it doesn't have that much power too. Like
245 is not a lot.
exactly.
It's not a lot. 245 HP is not a lot.
The other 4 cylinders pushing 500.
Volvo 4 cylinders.
Hey.
Yeah, but they're doing that also with a hybrid. I don't know. I know the A25A, the 2500cc hybrid pushes a bit of more power, and even the 3500
Also
V6.
the electric motor.
Yes, of course, again, hybrid will push more power. So if you're looking for epic power, you'll go for what we call an RS Advance, which comes with either of those 2 engine options. And then if you want a bit of more luxury, you do the G Executive. It gives you all, again, the options around the luxury. So it is your choice. I think it's your poison. And na hizi vitu zote mbugua, imagine haziwezi pita anything above 4.5, 7 mic.
That's the max you can go.
That is the max you can do. You understand? That is the max you can do.
But can you do the outro?
Yes, let's go do the outro.
I feel like I want to drive.
You want to drive?
Yeah.
Fine. Let's change. I don't feel like doing an outro from here. It's boring. So come drive this car. I want to go and enjoy the luxury of this car to offer.
Okay.
Guys, and that sums up the story of the Toyota Crown on its 15th generation. If you value opulence, if you value luxury, and if you value what we call functional reliability, then the Toyota Crown is the car you need to buy. How much will it set you back? So this car will set you back anything between 3.9, like this particular one is going for 4 million, but it can set you between 3.9, depending with the quality and mileage as well, all the way to 4.5 million Kenya shillings. And the 4.5, I'm assuming you're going for the top range, that is the G Executive, which comes with all the bells and whistles at the rear, just to make the passenger enjoy the drive as they cruise. This is a cruiser. This is a car that you sit in and enjoy a long drive with all the opulence and luxury features that it provides. Do I need to disturb you guys? Allow me to just enjoy my chauffeur. Mr. Bugo here is taking me to, I don't know, wherever, man. With this car, you can just drive to anywhere. I hope you guys have enjoyed this epic episode of Kanisa. Have a lovely Sunday and weekend ahead, and see you on Monday for another exciting episode of Monday Night Live.